Okay, so already we discussed there's a group. So a user is a member of the group. Compulsory user must be in a group. Must be in a group. That is a primary group. Actually, the base group is primary group. And user can be in a multiple groups. User can be in a multiple groups. For example, this is user one. User one primary group is group one. Okay, primary group is group one. Just for example, this user sorry user one group name is user one as per our scenario. Okay, as per ours, he can be a another he might be of another group also. He can be a member of another group also, right? So like this. So this group is primary group. All other groups are a supplementary or a secondary groups. Supplementary or a secondary groups. Okay. So a user is in a primary group. How to know what is his primary group? How to know what is his primary group? So we'll see that one. SU space hyphen user one. I'm switching to user one. Look at here. I switched. How do you know? So this is a user on home directory. Now I'm creating a file. Sorry, put a ID. See it is group ID is user one only. So primary group is user one only. Next, I'm going to create a some file here. This is file one by user one. Okay. Now what I'm doing is ls space hyphen l file one. Look at here. This is the user and this is the group. By default, by default, the group here it is showing as a group user one only because users primary group is user one, and obviously on this file, because user one is created this file, user one is created this file, and users primary group appears here by default. By default, when a user is created a file or a directory, the owner of the file or directory is that user only, and a group will also shows the users primary group. Users primary group, that is the power of primary group. Okay, I'm going to exit. Again, ID user 2. So user 2 group ID is user 2 primary group is group 1. Guys, how to switch to group user 2 from root? How to switch?
SU hyphen user 2.
Very good. Okay. Now here also put a ls, nothing is there. PWD. I'm in a slash home slash user 2. Next, I'm going to create a file, right? So cat greater uf1 something. So this is uf1 by user 2. Control D. Now ls space hyphen l uf1. See, username is user 2 and user 2 created this file. And if you see here, it is this is the username, means owner name. Owner of the file is user 2. And what is this group name? Which group it is? Users to primary group. Users to primary group. By default, the primary group will come here. Okay. So that is the primary group. How to go back? I'm putting it clear. I'm not typing anything. Just to show you the primary group. To know the primary group, what to do? ID, the username, then this is the primary group. Okay. So look at here. This is the primary group for a user one. What is this supplementary group? I want to add user 1 to group 1 as a no group 2 as a supplementary group or a secondary group. So what I want to do, I want to add user 1 to group 2 as a supplementary group, group 2, not group 1. Here it is. Add user 1 to group 2 as secondary group or a supplementary group. Okay, so what we are doing is modify existing user. We are doing modification of user. What is the command? User mod. User mod is a modification of which user? User 1. But what we have to do? Supplementary group means secondary group. Hyphen capital Z group 2. Sorry, group 2. Right? So this is the command. Can I do this one or not? Or any problem is there? This is the command to add a user 1 to group 2. Then what to do now first? Tell me from here what to do. First is ID user 1. It is already the primary group is user 1 only. We'll see that one later. Next, what to do? Tell me something. No problem. If it is a problem, if it is like a, you given a wrong, also no problem.
User mod J hyphen J
User mod,
capital G
hmm,
in group 2.
user 1. It's throwing an error. Very good. Now tell me what is the solution, why I'm getting error.
Group 2 doesn't exist.
Yeah, group is not there, then how can you add it? Very good. Then what to do?
Create group.
Yes, very good. You have to add a group. Okay. So before anything you do, what I said, verify. After you done, verify. There is a two verification is there. So currently have to verify few things, right? One is tail -3 or -4, anything you can use /etc /passwd. User one is there. Okay. Next one is group. Group 2 is not there. Group 2 is not there because I am looking at last four lines only. Group 2 can be high up, but I also know the details. Already I have my pre knowledge based on that. I know. So group 1 is not there because if it is a new one, so compulsory after this one only. Okay. Otherwise, you can use a cat or less command also. Less /etc/group. So find out your is there or not group. Only group 1 is there. Group 2 is not there. Okay. How to come out from it?
Enter Q.
Very good. Q. Okay. Next, what to do? So group add. Confirm group is not existing. Group 2 I want to add. Group add. Group name. Space is there, guys. Spaces are there. I added a group. How to know group is added? Okay, group 1, group 2 added. Confirm group is added. Now you add a user to group as a supplementary group. Okay. The group 2 is a secondary group for a user 1. Added. Now ID. user 1. Can you see? Primary group name is not changed, but this is also added. See, this user 1 is belongs to user 1 and group 2. User 1 is a user and these are the groups. It is belongs to these two groups. Okay, so two groups, but primary group is user 1 only. Primary group is user 1 only. Next, so check about your past WD. So last, we go to the last. This is not changing. So sorry, this number is not changing. 1002 group ID not changing. Why? It is belongs to primary group only. It is belongs to primary group only. Look at that one. 1002, that is group ID. That group ID is belongs to user 1 primary group. Okay, then verify group. Verify the group. Okay, 1002 belongs to user 1. Meaning is users 1 primary group is user 1 only. Still it is primary group is not changing. And user 1 is added to group 2 as a supplementary group. Can you see user 1 is displaying? Okay, here user 2, user 3, user 4 not displaying here because there are primary groups. Sorry, there are, for them this user is, this group is primary. Sorry, for user 2, user 3, group 1 is a primary group, that's why it is not displaying here. But user 1 secondary group is group 2, obviously it is displaying here. Understand which one is primary group, which one is secondary group? Don't worry guys, don't worry, I will tell again. I will tell it again. Now look at here, user 1 is added to group 2 by this, using this command. I added a group, I added a group, and then I put this command. Okay, next I put a ID user 1. ID user 1, it displaying user ID and it is displaying group ID. Which group ID it is? It's a primary group. Primary group. Primary group still user 1 only. I didn't change it. Next, groups. It is in a user 1, that is a primary group, and group 2. Group 2 is supplementary group or a secondary group for a user 1. For user 1. Understand? At least this. Up to here.
Yes, sir.
Manikanta asked one question also. I didn't see last question. Manikanta asked one question. What is about hyphen u? Hyphen u means whenever you create a user, whenever you create a user, by default user ID is coming based on the last user ID. Based on your last user ID, the new user ID will be come. But you want to modify with a different user ID. You want a user ID like this. Okay, which is should not be exist already. Okay, user ID should not be exist already, but you want to add, you want to give some user ID when you are creating a user, so you can give like this. It depends upon your work, it depends upon your application you are installing, or a particular server you are installing. Based on that you create a user, so then you can add a groups, and you can add a user to the groups, and also you can modify the user IDs as per your requirement. Next one is also you can change the existing user IDs. For example, my user ID is here 1002. I want 1020. I can modify it by using user mod hyphen u. For example, user 1 User ID is 1002. User ID is 1002. I want to modify um, um, user ID to 1020. Just for example, user mod modification user mod. Remember, hyphen use an option 1020 user one. This is the command. And someone put another one. What is the difference between putty and CentOS minimal? Guys, CentOS means operating system. Actually, very good question, because if you give this kind of questions, normally trainers will get irritated. Like, that is a still you don't understand this thing, like kind of question. But if you enter your ask this kind of question, what to do? Okay, a student to trainer is different, but enter you can able to ask, right? You cannot say like how can you ask a question like this, like a putty and CentOS both are different, so you can't scold them. So compulsory these questions also will accepted here in my classroom. Why? Because in interior ask this type of questions, that's the problem. Okay, so we'll see that it's this kind of questions. Why it is not, why it is not copying? It is asking select all. Control C, Control V. Yeah, I'm not able to copy this question. Okay, so Ajay asked one question. What is the difference between Putty and CentOS minimal? Both are command lines only. Okay, both are what is, both are command lines only. So what is the difference, guys? Very simple. When you got this type of question, so obviously you will mind broken. So like what, like that, right? So very simple. Stand on your statement. What you know, stand on it. CentOS is operating system. Linux operating system. Putty is a desktop application. What is the purpose of Putty? To connect remote system using protocols like SSH, Telnet, or login. Okay. Any other things are there? Yes, it is there. RS-232. RS-232 is a serial port communication. Okay, serial port communication. So open any putty. See, SSH serial. Serial means RS communication port, COM port, serial port. Others, Telnet or login. Some raw kind of stuff is there now, like this. Okay, it is a desktop tool, Windows desktop tool. Okay, to connect remote machines. Okay, CentOS is basically a Linux operating system. Okay, whether it is minimal or GUI. So minimal is only CLI, only command line interface only, like this, black in color. Okay, so you have to put a commands only. GUI mode is graphical user interface. Lot of base application support is there by default installation. Take more RAM, disk space, like that. Okay, minimal will consumes very less disk space, take very less RAM. Okay, less RAM utilization. Okay, like that. Putty to access remote system means it can be a Linux, Windows, or maybe a router or a switch. You can access through SSH or Telnet or login, serial or a raw kind of connections also. Okay, that is a question. Very good, guys. It is important thing is to remember, guys. Always in an interview, any question with the difference between this and that, Windows Linux difference, or Linux Unix difference, or that is okay. Windows Linux acceptable, Linux Unix acceptable differences, because both are operating systems. Both are operating system, not different things. Both are operating system, so we have to tell compulsory answer. But here it is, put is not an operating system, but with CentOS or a Red Hat Enterprise Linux, like that, there is a operating system. So another one I will tell. Red Hat. Red Hat is a famous operating system, right? Red Hat Enterprise Linux and CentOS difference. So in interview said, sir, I use a CentOS. Then they ask a question. What is the difference between Red Hat Enterprise Linux or a Red Hat Linux to CentOS? First of all, both are Linux operating system. Both are Linux operating system, first of all. Second, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, it means it belongs to Red Hat organization. Now it is in a Oracle. CentOS, it belongs to CentOS. It is developed by community developer. You can also join and develop the CentOS if you want it. Okay, and Red Hat is a sole owner. Okay, it's a registered version of Red Hat only, Oracle and Red Hat only. Okay, it's a registered one, supported by Red Hat only. No support, not at all support. No support. You won't get any kind of support. You have to use the CentOS by your own risk only. But if you are using Red Hat, by paying, you will get some support from the Red Hat organization. Okay, like that. Okay, there is a few facilities, few kind of little differences are there, but when you come to the differences, both are Red Hat Linux. Both commands will work. What are the Red Hat commands? Work in CentOS. CentOS commands work in Red Hat. Okay, commands are same. Then how can you tell the differences? The desktop environment is same. Okay, no difference. Genome desktop, KDA desktop, KDA desktop. Okay, so no difference. So how can you tell the differences? So main differences, like a different organization, like a Red Hat belongs to currently in Oracle. Red Hat itself developed the Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Okay, CentOS is separate organization. CentOS.org you will download. Okay, and you can download minimal version and full versions also. You can develop kind of stuff. Community development. Anybody can take a CentOS and develop, participate in the development of CentOS. No support from the CentOS organization to clients. But Oracle means you will get a support from Oracle Red Hat support. You will get it. Okay. Of course, there is a one difference is there. That is I will tell later. Okay. So that's it. Sometimes there is a you don't find a differences, or sometimes completely different things. Sometimes like things. Then always it will confuse. So what I'm saying is, always go to this kind of questions and then practice it. Practice. Okay, I have good idea is there, but people are not following. Last batch also not followed. Eighth batch, I think so. I don't know. Some batches, previous batches are followed. A few people. Okay, I'll give you that idea. That is already 1 o'clock. You already killed the time. No, no, I killed the time. Don't worry. Both killed the time. Okay. So, guys, do you understand user mod? And do you understand primary and a secondary group? Last one I will tell. One option is I will tell. That is uh, switching to user one is important, right? Switching to user one. Now I'm in a user one. See, look at here. pwd user one ls. There is a file. Okay. Now I'm going to create another file with the user one, the file two. So this is file two. Yeah, file one I've typed. Okay, it's okay. No problem. We will see that one later. Now, what I have to type. Okay, user one is in group two. Okay, something text. ls space hyphen l. Content of the text is not mandatory. Okay, if you see file one when I create. First one is username, and this is group name, primary group. What is this? Username, primary group. So primary group membership not changing here. Understand? Even though you are in a group one or a group two, it is not showing here because it's a primary group. ID. See, primary group only displays here. Secondary groups don't come here because it's a secondary group. Okay, that's understand that one. Try understand. Okay, so only in a recording. Guys, few more things with a group mod. Now, so user one, what is the primary group? Yeah, no. I will tell first. User two, what is the primary group? Group one. It is a primary group, right? Now, I want to add user two to group two. Okay. So, what is the question? I have a user to add to group two as a supplementary group or a secondary group. ID user two. So, what is my primary group? Group one, and it is in a only one group. Now I said I want to add user two to group two. Now tell me the command. Very good. User mod secondary group capital G user two. Add it. Then how to verify? Again, ID is the best one. Got it? This is the primary group, but this is my secondary group by default. And of course, you can check it by tail -2 slash etc. Tail or less, you can use less is all. If you, which one is your comfortable, you can use it, guys. No problem. Just for my display purpose only, I'm using tail command, head command kind of stuff. Okay. I'm checking the group. It is for a user one and user two. The supplementary group or a secondary group is group two. That's why it is showing like this. Okay. And group two, sorry, user two is belongs to group one as a primary group, which is not showing here. Okay, group one is showing, but it is not showing user two here, but it is showing here because for user one and user two, group two is supplementary group. Supplementary group. So this is modification. Very good. And other modifications we'll see. Here it is. Um, Last time some of you asked one question, that is my user one primary group. Primary group is user one. Now I want to change it from group one. Sorry, group one. I want to change my primary group. I want to change my primary group to group one. So from user one to group one. Understand the question? Change users one's primary group from user one to group one. So to modify anything, command is user mod. To whom I am changing? User one. For primary group, option is hyphen small g and group name and a group name. Okay, so again, id user 1. What is my primary group? User 1. And what is my supplementary group? Group 2. User mod hyphen small g group 1 user 1. Okay, can I press enter? id user 1. See, here it is. My primary group is changed. My group primary group is changed. See, group id is 1003. Here it is 1002. You want to see that group related things like slash etc slash passwd group id also changed here. Guys, understand or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Understand, sir.
Understand, very good. Okay, so this why I given a gap here, because I want to tell something. I given a gap. Yeah, okay. Add user 2 to group 2 as supplementary, as secondary, right? As a secondary group. What is the command we use? User mod hyphen capital Z. Capital G means supplementary group array. That one. Okay. Next, user 2 like this. Okay. Next, yeah. Guys, look at here. User 1 don't have a comment, so you can put a 5 is better. See, student 1 have a, as a comment, but here it is no comment, and here also no comment. Okay, you can see no comment, only this is having a comment. So I want to add a comment. Okay, yeah, add a comment to user 1 like this. User 1 query um, name. Okay, so command is user mod for adding a comment hyphen c and user 1 Vedic. Next, username. Okay, that's a comment only. User mod hyphen c user 1 Vedic user 1. Now verify again. See, the comment is added. Okay, comment is added like this. You can do lot of things. You can change home directories. You can change the user names also. Okay, this is user mod hyphen help. Then you can get a lot of things. You can log the user. You can unlock the users also. So I'm putting user mod hyphen help to know the different type of things. See, hyphen u unlock, hyphen l capital L, sorry, hyphen capital U unlock, hyphen capital L for locking. Okay, C for comment like this. D for add home directory changing purpose, hyphen E expiry date, hyphen F inactive, hyphen G if you want to change new primary group. Okay, hyphen capital G supplementary group, hyphen a append. I will tell that append. Okay, hyphen a, hyphen L you want to change the username, hyphen L for locking purpose. So go to options. These options, all options are confusing, but I will delete some options also. Okay, Append is okay. Help is okay. Lock, move home. Okay, this is I will do. Non-unique. I will leave it. No problem. Very less. But important. Remember like this. Important. Hyphen U. Important. No, no, no. Hyphen Z. Hyphen capital Z. Okay. Then hyphen U. Then hyphen L. Okay. And then hyphen capital L. Then capital U. D. G is important. Capital Z is very important. Uh, L is important. Actually, L is more important. Then only U, because usually don't touch the user IDs and kind of stuff. S is important. So yes is important. Out of this, okay, that's it. That the A is important. Sorry, A is also important. Very important. If you are using G means A is very important. Okay. Okay. So what is this is for a primary group adding purpose, changing purpose, changing primary group. Change is different. This is change or add supplementary group or a secondary group. This is for a append. Append. This is for a change login name or a username. Actually, username. This is to change user ID. This is for a lock purpose. This is for unlock purpose. Yeah, ask me, no problem. Shall. Now, and see, adding a comment. Okay, these are all options are very important options. One or two things we'll do it, like a changing of name. Guys, I'm adding a user add. Um, Swap primary and secondary group. Harish asked one question. Swapping primary and secondary. Guys, groups are not in a primary and mode. For a user, the group can be a primary or a secondary. You can change it also. At a time, you cannot change it. Maybe you can change it. Maybe you can change it. At a time, also you can change. Maybe one command or two commands you can do it. But better to change one by one in a starting. In a starting. Okay. Otherwise, what happen? You will confuse, and it will confuse. Okay. So carefully, you have to draw and write, then execute. For group changing or a certain practicals, you must draw. The thing is, how to do this one? Simply, first draw a diagram and what is your position based on that. First draw, then write. Write the command in the notebook or a notepad, anything. Okay. I'm not forcing you to write everything on a notebook also. This is your brain, how much the capacity type of your brain is there, but generally pen and paper is always best. Okay, so draw, write, and put a command on the execute. Okay, and for a command always verify before you do it, and do it, and once you're done, then verify. This is always important to follow. If you want to learn Linux, learn like this only. Okay, so this is the follow this. Okay, yeah, I'm adding a user here. So user one, user 1, 2, 3 is there, right? 4 is not there. I'm adding a user 4 without telling any group and all. User 4 is added. ID user 4, or you can use tail hyphen -2 slash etc slash passwd. So a group is also with the same name only, so don't worry about it. I want to change the user for name. I want to change the user for name. There is a problem, guys. Look at, there is a problem. Problem is there. So how to solve it? By changing the name. Okay. So guys, okay with this one? I added a user, user ID, username, username. This is the user ID, group ID. This is home directory. Home directory. ls space hyphen l slash home. Home directory. User 4. Now I thought it is, I done a mistake. Instead of 4, I have to create a 14. I want to change user 4 to 14. Okay. So how to change the name? So what I done? I added a user add user 4. Okay. Added a user 4. Now I check the ID and pass WD file. Everything is checked. Slash face hyphen l slash home. Okay. Done. Column is change user name or login name from user 4 to user 14. Okay, how to change it? Tell me the command.
User mod.
Very good. User mod L name. Okay, so user 14, user 4. Okay, so see what will happen. User mod hyphen L user 14 to user 4, right? So user 4 is the actual name and change the name to user 14. Verify, it is there. User 4 is there. No such a user. Very good. Then uh, go to this pass wd. So username is changed. Username is changed. User ID, group ID not changed. Same user only. So nothing is changed. Only username is changed. Home directory changed. Home directory is a user 4 only, not 14. So you change a name, but you forget to change this one. Okay. Our ID user fun 4 is there. Yes, it is there. You change username, but group old name only. Old name only. Okay. So like that. So what is the solution? So name changing. Okay, good, very good. But other things are not changing. ls space hyphen l slash home folder is not changing. First target this folder. How to change the name of this folder? I want to change the name of this folder. That's it. How to change name of the folder? Name of the folder. Renaming the folder. Guys, in interview or anywhere in a question can be in a different ways. Not always the same sentence won't follow. How to rename a folder or a directory or a file. Which command to rename?
Who's
Very good. Move. Good. So I renamed it. It is become 14. But there is another problem. You changed it, but it is not changed here. Okay, it is not changed here. But original folder is changed. Original folder name is changed, but in the Past WD file, it is not changing. I have to change this name also. What to do? User mod for user 4, not 4, right? Now it is 14. Hyphen D dash home slash user 14. Change it. Now past WD is changed, and also we have a 14 folder. Okay. Anything else? Group is not changed. Group is not changed. So you have to modify the group name. Modify the group name. Group mod user 4 to user 14. Or you can add it to another group also, no problem. No need to change here. You can modify. There is a problem. You want to change the group name, you cannot change it. You have to add new group. You can change the group ID, but you cannot change the group name. New name, yeah, very good. You option is there. Hyphen N. New name is 14. Old name is what? Possible, yes, very good. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, I changed the group name. Group ID not changing. It is there. And you have to verify here. Group ID is same, but you should verify from here. Yeah, 14 came. Okay, 14 came. Yeah. And ID user 14. Okay, user 14 is came. So this is these many steps you have to do it. Okay, totally confused or slightly confused or full clarity?
Slightly confused.
Then it is okay. Totally confused also okay, acceptable. From here I done. Meaning is um, before this one everything is clear or not, that is important. Before, like how to add a user, you know it, right? How to verify the user, you know it. Where I modified this one, yeah, up to here, you know. Okay, and next you can add a, you can modify the name of the user, that is also you understand as in next. What is the problem after you modify the name? In generally, no problem. In generally, no problem. Because username is changed. All the settings are earlier same only. But what we feel the problem is the names are not setting up, because it's like a user 4 become user 14. Okay, the home directory is showing in a different name, home directory different showing name, home directory directory name itself different, in settings it is different. Okay, and here it is group name is different. Group is not a big deal. Group is not a big deal. Home directory is always a big deal, right? For example, Harish is a name. I created username Harish. Okay, and now I changed Harish name to Ajay. Then home directory username is Harish. Sorry, y- sorry. We'll go like this. Harish. I added a username Harish. Look at here. User add Harish. Okay, user add Harish. Next. So username is now Harish. Home directory slash home by default Harish only. Leave about a group is something I can know about. So if you add a particular group, then not at all a problem. Okay, um, username is Harish, it means automatically group home directory is slash home slash Harish. Now I change Harish to Ajay. I change username to Harish to Ajay. I change it, but Ajay's home directory shows like this, only in both the settings in the actual folder also. When I login, his home directory shows /home/Harish only. Then confusion is there, na? Confusion is there. So what I done, I change the name of the home directory in both settings and as well as here also. So first of all, I went to ls space hyphen l slash home. Then I put a mv slash home slash Harish to slash home slash Ajay. Original folder I changed it first. Then in a settings also I modified, so slash home slash Ajay for a Ajay user, like this. See, this is the original settings. Then I changed Hari's name to Ajay, but the home directory is showing like this. What I done? First of all, I rename the folder from Harish to Ajay. Then in my settings also, in my modification of user, also I told Ajay's home directory is this one. Ajay's home directory is this one. That's it. What I done, and also I done for a group also. I done a group for also. If you want to know about a group, how I done? So ID Ajay shows Ajay is a username and group is Harish. Because I given like this. Because I given like this. If I specify some different group like group one, group two, group three, it will come. Okay. So when I use this one, user is Ajay and group is like this. So what I want to do is go to group mod. Okay. Hyphen n is a new name. Ajay. Ajay is a new name and old name is Harish. Okay, that's it. Okay, guys, this is what I done. So instead of user 1, user 2, user 14, so I took this for same what I done. I type here only. Done or not? Today completely we taken a user kind of stuff only. Only left or is user delete. Very small part. Then we'll close for it today and practice. Practice all the comments. Still, some people are having a doubts, guys. Before we continue, I will tell one. Deleting a user will do it. Okay, so then I will tell one small part. Okay, so how to delete a user? First of all, which users are there in your PC? So see, look at ifn 5 slash etc slash passwd. So, student one is gone up of all. So I have a user 14, user 3, user 2, user 1. Okay. Mm. ls space hyphen slash home. I'm going to add a new user, then I will delete a user. Okay. I will add a new user, then I will delete a user. User add, user 5. Yes, I'm adding a user. Enter. User is added. ID user 5. User is added. Sorry, user 5. User is added first of all. Next, tail -7 slash etc slash passwd. Yes, user is added. Yes, user is added. ls space hyphen l slash home. User's home directory is also there. User's home directory is also there. Next, check the groups. I didn't specify a particular group, so obviously user 5 group is also created. So I added a user and I verified user ID and a passwd and group and slash home directory also. Okay, so this is I verified. I just added a user and I verified all the things. Now I want to delete a user. So what will happen? Look at here. User del is a command to delete it. User del user 5. User del user 5. I'm deleting a user, guys. Delete it. Understand how to delete a user? Which command?
User del.
User del. Very good. Now verification again. User 5.
If user 5 has any data means also it will delete like that.
Yes. But look at here. Verification. User 5. No such a user kind of stuff. Next, pass WD. Verify na pass WD file. User information. User 5 is gone. Very good. Check in a group. Group also deleted because it's a its own primary group. It's a own primary group. Automatically, group is also deleted because the group is not connected to any other user. Only user 5 user only. So user 5 group is also deleted automatically. That is also very good. Now the problem will occur. You see the problem. And can you see a group 5 here? Sorry, user 5 here. User 5 directory exists. Then problem. What is the problem? What are the user 5 data? Still it will be available. You deleted a user entry only. You didn't delete user 5 directory. It's home directory of user 5 not deleted. Understood? By
Yes.
using a user del, you can delete username and the all related to user you can delete it, but user's home directory won't delete. Okay, next, again we'll do it. User add user 6. I'm adding a another user. I'm adding a another user. Your user add user 6. User is added. What to do? Verify. User 6 is there. Yes, it is there. Next, use the tail command. See, user 6 is there. Use the group. Check the groups. User 6 group is created. User 6 group is created. ls space slash home. User 6 home directory is created. So what happened? That is wrong. One. This is wrong. Why? Because the user ID related one. But user 6, can you see? User 6 home directory is created. Now, command is user del hyphen r. Now I use hyphen r option. What will happen? It delete the home directory also. Hyphen r. Like user is no longer in with our server. User is not there. He is quit our company. And I don't want his data also. Okay. Just like your old movies, like a son jump from a home or a daughter jump from a home, we burn all the his data, right? So remove all the photographs, kind of stuff. Okay, so like this, like old movies having delete all his data. Okay, so I want to delete a user plus delete his home directory data also. Okay, first of all I want to check here only this one only mainly. So I deleted user 6 user plus home directory also. Got it? Check other things like a user 6 is there or not. No such a user. You can check with the passwd file. Also gone from here, check with a group, gone from here, and home directory also deleted. That is the difference between user del and a user del with a hyphen r. Hyphen r is a recursively it delete the user home directory also. Guys, understand?
Yes, sir.
So what is how to delete user and keep users home directory. So what is the command? It's very simple. User del and user name. So and delete a user and delete users home directory. So user del hyphen r user name. So how we done a practical here? So I created a user, I added a user add, user 5. Then I verified a user. First of all, verify the user. So best one is high story from here. Okay. Don't type the command, guys. Understand why you are typing that particular command and why it is showing some error. Okay, read everything. When you do, if you read it, you'll understand. Now Linux is good in competition. Why? Lot of people who are coming to the organizations, they are concentrating on cloud, virtualization, DevOps, this kind of stuff. Linux automatically learning demand is reduced. People who know the Linux basics, they can be a kings next. Okay, that's why what are the cognizant we are pushing the people after 2 3 years they are become a seniors very easily. They can do anything because understanding of command lines it starts with the Linux is always best. Okay, so this is what I done. I add a user and I deleted a user. This is the deleting a user command. I think it is be I better to give some space. Okay? And I deleted a user here with a hyphen r. That's the difference. Okay. So in users, so these are the main things. Hyphen u, hyphen l for locking and all kind of stuff. Unlock user locking, hyphen mod user del. Is anything I said left or for user management? Group del. So if you want to delete a group, so that's also we can delete. Okay. You want to delete a particular group like if group is not existing, then you know, first of all add a group add um, group 3 and which is not assigned to anyone. Okay, that's why it is easy to delete if it is not connected to anyone. And verify group is there, group 3 is there 1006. Now delete a user group del, sorry, group del, delete the group, verify group del or not. So user add user del, group add del, group del for deleting a group, user del for creating a user. You want to delete his user's home directory also, then you can use group del space hyphen r. Last one question, guys. Only one question. So we'll see how many people can able to answer. Guys, I deleted a user file, but home directory still there. Now I realize I didn't delete the. I deleted a user, but I didn't delete the user 5 home directory. Now I want to delete it. How to delete?
User delete hyphen l minus hyphen r.
I deleted a user, but I didn't delete a user's home directory. Now I want to delete the home directory only. The user 5 directory only I want to delete. User is already deleted. I want to delete a directory. User 5 directory I want to delete.
Hyphen D, sir.
Hyphen D. Delete a directory. Listen to my question. Don't listen to the scenario. Listen to the only part of question. I want to delete a directory. To delete a directory, what is the command?
User del.
Huh? So see, that is what line it means. Yeah, very good. RMDIR. RMDIR is a to delete a empty directory. If you have a doubt, a directory contain maybe something. If directory contains something, what to do? RM R. Both commands RMDIR you can use it, or hyphen space hyphen RM space hyphen R also you can use it. See, this is the connectivity, guys. Always. Okay. So I learned this one means only this one. No, no, no. It is not like that. It is always there is a connectivity. So it is asking, do you want to really want to descend into the directory kind of stuff? So no. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm using F. Okay. I'm using F. Forcibly delete it. Don't ask me any question. Delete it. Okay. So delete it. So now you see, it is lucky to see the F is useful. If you don't use F, it is asking a question. If you use F, you don't ask question, it will delete. It is deleted. Eh? My if you are attend next classes, guys, eh, remember I will connect always classes into fast forward and backwards, frontwards. All the things will be connected. Linux to Windows to also connect. If you forget the commands, I don't scold you, but I will ask again. Okay. Satisfied with this command now? You able to recollect the command or not?